Hello friends, and welcome back to my crafty space. My name is Crystal, and today I am going to be working on my second project using the March Stories by the Month kit from Ali Edwards for 2021. For today's story, I am sharing a letter that I wrote to myself, and the general theme of this letter is "You Are Enough," and that is actually going to be the title of this page as well. So I am using a full page photo that will be outside of the page protector, so I'm going to hole punch it here on the side, and then a divided pocket page where I will use another photo, and then two of the journaling cards, one with the journaling already on there. I added this through my printer using Photoshop, and I will link a tutorial for any of you who want to check that out. And then I'm also going to be using the wood veneer pieces, a lot of them anyway, not all of them, but most of them that came in that March kit. So I'm hoping to see if I can maybe ink blend on top of them to give them a little bit of color. And then we're going to add those on top of the photo. So I guess we're just gonna go with that and see where this all leads us. So I am going to go ahead and put you on fast forward. We'll get everything assembled here, and then once we are done, we will slow down. I am going to read my journaling today just because I think that this is a good example of a practice that is great for storytelling and for doing some introspective type journaling. So I think that maybe this can help to give you guys an idea of a story that you can tell in telling yourself that you are also enough as you are right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get you guys on fast forward and dive into this project. All right, you guys, so this one's going to go pretty quickly here. For the right side of the spread, the two cards, I'm just going to leave them as they are. And then I added a little chipboard phrase on the photo of the four of us that just says, "Love this adventure." Then everything else I'm going to do will be on the right side on this full page photo. So first what I'm going to do is hole punch it with my 6 hole punch. That is going to allow me to know where I should not put any of my wood veneer so that they don't interfere with the holes. Then I'm going to grab over a spare piece of paper. This is just a scrap piece, and my inks and the wood veneer pieces. So I pulled out 3 of my Tim Holtz Distress ink colors. The first one is, I'm going to try and get these all right. The first one is Candied Apple, I believe, and it's just a red color that I felt like matched pretty well with the hat and the scarf that I was wearing. So I'm going to take some ink blending brushes. These are ones that I just got off of Amazon as a pack, and I will do my brush in circles in order to get the ink onto those wood veneer pieces. So I pretty much am doing a floral element in each of the 3 colors that I chose, and a leaf element in each of the 3 colors as well. So I'm just going to keep going over this until I get it as vibrant and full as I want, and then I will skip over the rest of this so we just get to the end. The 2 other colors I have are Mowed Lawn and Peacock Feathers. I think that's the name of them all. I'll add those down in the description box below just in case I got it wrong. The other thing that I had pulled out to use on this spread was this puffy sticker phrase that says "You Are." That is actually from a title builder sort of sticker sheet that I got from Ellie's studio a long time ago. I've actually almost used up the entire sheet of them, and I had this one left and the word awesome. So I had saved it to say "You are awesome," but then it worked out easier for me to put it here where it could say "You are enough," and that was perfect for my story. So I am doing my best to put these around the words, so the wood veneer pieces, to put them around the words where it feels balanced, where they don't blend in too much, but where they're also not sticking out too much either. So it's just trying to find that balance. Once I have it the way I think I'm going to like it, I go ahead and add on those puffy stickers. I like to use my craft tweezers to do this just because I can see a little bit easier where things are going to go and make sure that they are lined up. I also have the plastic sheet that these came on just below the words to help me keep them in a straight line. And then once it's all on there, I can remove that, and then we will add on this chipboard sticker that came in the set this month that just has the word enough. So now we've got my title, "You Are Enough." Then the last thing I need to do is add on those wood veneer pieces. So I'm just going to turn them over again onto a piece of scrap paper because just in case any of the ink came off, I didn't want it to spread all over the place on my desk. So I'll turn it upside down and use my roller adhesive to add some adhesive to the back of those and stick them on the photo. Now this page is going to be outside of the page protector, so I am going to be a little bit cautious of that here for at least for a day or so, because I want this ink to dry really nicely so that it doesn't smear all over anything that it goes next to. And I think that if I just give it some time, it should do that for me. I did rearrange things just a little bit because I felt like the colors were not quite balanced enough for me. And then this is the configuration I ended up going with. So I think it turns out pretty nicely here. I like having those little bits and pieces on the photo to help give a little bit more attention to the title. All right, friends, that completes our spread for today. So what I'm going to do with this now, because my ink is still not dry, is I'm going to add this into the page protector inside of my album. But this page I'm actually just going to keep out on a shelf, maybe for like overnight or something like that, just to make sure that the ink can dry a little bit better before I put it in the album, because right now the ink does rub off. So I'm afraid that if I put it in the album and shut it, that it might just smear onto the pocket page. So I'm just going to leave it out for a little bit longer and let this dry. But I think that this came together really, really nicely. I like the way that it's all colored. It brings in the blues and the teals and the greens and the reds and just makes the whole thing go together. So I think that's really nice. I will go ahead and read my journaling for you guys. So let's just get to it. It's not very long. So here we go. I said, "Hey you, I know the last few weeks have been really rough for you. I know that you've had a lot of questions, a lot of frustrations, and a lot of doubts for what the future holds. So let me be the first to tell you that you, all of you right now, are enough. You have everything inside of you that you need to do this. You are strong and brave and kind. You have the drive to succeed in whatever pathway you choose. But please remember to choose the path that's best for you. Go for the things that matter to you and fully embrace the journey. Put your best foot forward and stay positive as often as possible. And when the path gets rough or when it's hard to see the light, don't hesitate to ask for help. We are all here for you whenever you need us. Love you, girl. Go get 'em. Sincerely, me." So a little pep talk letter to myself, which just, let that be an encouragement that one way you can approach storytelling is letter writing, and letter writing to yourself. Oftentimes it's really nice to do that because we know there are certain things that we need to hear. And nobody is going to know better than you what it is that you need to hear in order to take the next step in whatever it is that you are aiming for. So that is that. All right, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed seeing this page come together. If you did, I would love a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see the content I have coming your way in the future. And yes, I will be back again on Wednesday with another spread in my project life. So hopefully I will see you guys back here then. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye now.